Okay, hello YouTube, and welcome to this WAC aircraft add-on tutorial. And I'm gonna basically be showing you how to adjust some options on the WAC and how to fly them, giving you some good tips and stuff. And well, I have lots of add-ons to the aircraft, and the way you can get the same add-ons, you go to add-ons here. So we will work with the same. Go here down and it says Open Workshop. Just gonna load up, and then you just search for WAC here. The search is much easier, and then you're just gonna scroll through, and you're gonna find the WAC Aircraft Community 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and of course the WAC aircraft itself, and then you will have all the same as I have, but you don't need them. You'll just be missing something then. All right. So I'm just gonna start up a map here. Okay, so now it has loaded up, and let's get into some very basics. Well, when you have downloaded it all, the way you spawn them is go to Entities, and then there's one called WAC, and there's some called Seat Connector. I have no idea what that does. WAC Aircraft, that's normal, and WAC Unbreakable, that says itself they can't break. Well, I'm gonna start off by showing you a little with the helicopters. I recommend you guys who is totally new to go with the little bird. There we go, because it's light, it's easy to fly, and well, it's just good. Okay, but first of all, let's go to options, and I'm gonna review some of or going through some of the options here. All right, so if you go to options and then go under aircraft here, you see you have a different, you can set some keys. I don't know, I like this auto hover toggle. That's really useful if you're too. I'm gonna show you that in a moment. I've set that to mouse 4. You can always set, but make sure to set that to a button, because that is really good. Realism, just put that to 1000 or 3. And sensitivity, I like that a little low, because that makes the plane more realistic. And there's this smooth view. I think is really annoying, because that means when you're flying, your head would go like that around when you're making some sharp turns. I hate that. Shake view, that's pretty good when you're getting hit. It will react. Use mouse of course if you have some. And of course I like to have it swap yaw roll, because that makes it opposite of what you're doing, which just makes it realistic. Use joystick, you can do that. Double force, that means everything goes twice as fast. Start speed. It says here, if you guys can't take off, raise this to about 2. Then you should be able to take off. Okay, let's start off. When you get in the chopper, you press E, just like normal. And if you're, like, let's just say I've gotten from the other side, I'm not sitting in the driver's seat, you can see I can look around in the chopper. If you're on this situation, just press 1 on your keyboard, and you see I'm now in the driver's seat, so you can switch between seats. And of course, if there's more seats, you can always just shift between all the way. I think there's up to 9 seats in this biggest helicopter. If you want to look around while in the seat of the driver's seat, you just hold in space. See, I'm looking around the chopper. That's pretty good if you're spotting somebody and don't want to go in third person. The way you go in third person is control. You can also use space here. Right. Now, to fire, normal mouse button. And if there's multiple weapons, you just right click and you see is the missiles. Right. When you have to take off, you always have to start the WAC engines by pressing R. We'll start the rotor wings. And you can see on the bar on the left that we are now ready to take off. Take off by holding down W. And when I stop holding down W, it will just go normal. You see, this is not total stable. Well, if you want to go down, it's S. If you want to turn your chopper to the right, like now I'm turning pretty much. I'm not touching it. I don't know why it's doing this. Let's go. If it's left, it's A. See, it's turning around its own axis, and to the right it's D. And I usually go a little higher than this. And I rarely use a combination of doing the A as in W, A as in D keys. Right. If you want to go forward, you can pull your mouse towards yourself. Just a little bit. Just make sure you're not doing like that, because then it will just go completely down. And a thing I'm always going to be talking about when you're flying is always straighten up. And when you straighten up, that means you go to 0, like I am now, because that's very important to know what that means. Right, so let's turn around so we have some space to fly in. I'm going to pull it a little towards myself, and you see we go forward. And you see, I'm not pressing W, but I want to do that now, because otherwise I won't be going up. And see, now is a good time to straighten up, because then I will not hit the ground. So that's very, very, very good. Now, I hope you guys are with me so far. Now, if you're going to brake, let's just have a little more speed. You can see the speed at the bottom of the left bar. We're going 110 kilometers per hour. Now, if I want to brake, I usually point the nose up in the air, and of course release W, and then straighten up again. That's very important that you straighten up, because otherwise you just start to go back. See, now I would straighten up, like so I'm not going to crash. So that's really, really the basics. And a good thing when you're going to turn is point your nose down, then take your mouse to the left, and then pull it away from yourself. Or you push it away from yourself. So then the chopper sort of goes to the sides. If you saw what I just did, it go to the right side, it tilts to the right side, and then you force it to push the nose upward, and the chopper turns. And that's just very, very, very good to know these. And if you can do this, all this, you can almost fly in the city, I would say. And of course you can always just do some training with this. That is just simple, really. So let's try to land on one of these pads over there. It's very simple. Now I'm going down, and then you just straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. And to go, just go as low a speed as you can, and then go a little forward, just a little bit. And I'm gonna brake here. I think this looks good. Oh, a little forward, like that. Oh, I'm a little too shaky. And then just use the S key to go down, just a little bit, not all the way. And you see, and then R to turn the engines off again. This is an amazing mod, really. And there's some other choppers that are much harder to fly, much harder. But I think now you know the basics. You can almost do anything. But let's try off with plane, and I like to fly in the Mustang. Just gonna change the skin like that. Okay. Well, it's mostly the same thing. You just sit in, and if there's 2 seats, you can switch them between 1 and 2. Turn the engine on at R, and there's not these bars here, which it's quite good because it's more realistic. And now we are just going up just fine. Well, it's much the same. It's the same controls in the planes like in the choppers, but a thing you have to keep in mind is that it's sort of like the plane is steering. Oh, just got a Skype message. The plane is steering from the propeller. So if I go up, the whole plane goes up. You see? The whole plane just went up like that. So you just have to think about that. It's nose the plane is steering after. So now, I'm going to teach you some of these maneuvers I'm doing. Right. Well, the thing is, when you're turning a plane, it's the same with the chopper. You have to tilt it to the sides and then push the nose away from yourself. And then straighten up again. And always do that. Go to the sides, push up, push the mouse away from yourself, and then straighten up. If you want to go down, you pull the mouse towards yourself. And it goes down, 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 and up. Whoa, shit. Oh, that was close. And that's basically how you do it. And of course, you can do this very rough like that. And you're losing speed when you're making such maneuvers. And I'm gonna try to go under the bridge here. It's very simple. And of course, you don't have to turn like go down to 90 degrees and then turn. You can always just make a slight turn by just doing now, tilting just like 20 degrees to the left, and then it will actually automatically turn. And you can always also use the A and D keys to make some sort of maneuver. I really think that this is it, and you have to recite and all that stuff. And you can always just try all these methods out on all the others, all the other planes. And there's definitely some cool things you can do with all the planes and choppers, of course. Well, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to post them. I'm answering all questions, and well, just give me some feedback on this video. Do you think it was good, bad? What could I have done better? Do you miss anything? And please subscribe if you think I'm making some good videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped you a lot. But we'll see you in the next video.